Alright, so today it's just Ian, and I'm going to be playing one of my absolute favorite games from the Game Boy Color era. Definitely my favorite of the, on that platform for your classic RPG feel, and that's Lufia: The Legend Returns. To the best of my knowledge, this game actually gets a lot of issues with from fans of the Lufia series. I guess because they don't like the changes this made to the overall formula. But I think it makes a couple of really unique changes that are just really work fairly well in this setting. And they also get to a point where stats and damage, at least in its time, were so massive that it just felt like you were really powerful by the end. So we have our lady adventurer here. According to the vision I had, he's supposed to be here. Sorry. But what a shabby village. Now here comes our main character, who we went with the default name. You there! Can I talk to you for a moment? Are you talking to me? You appear to be a swordsman, but are you any good? Is that how you talk to strangers? Well, I think I'm decent. Okay then. Die! What? Bolt! And so, yeah, that's one of the spells you get. What the heck? What the heck are you doing? That's dangerous. Not bad. So this uses a lot of old tropes from games back in the day. Are you looking for a fight? Not at all. I just wanted to see if you were any good. Do you do that all the time? Someday you'll get what's coming to you. You might be right. Whatever. See ya. Now I will say, the character-to-character interaction, so I'm going to go out and practice fighting. The character-to-character interaction in this game, not exactly the best. But this did make use of a lot of tropes, and some popular of the area, some not so popular, such as, finding items all over. One of the things that I really like, and I'm going to see if I can do it here. Yep. Some of the shops have back doors leading to their stuff. And that dragon egg I just got is going to be one of the things I'm probably not going to do in this game. I believe those dragon eggs can lead to a new party member or something like that. But they're a bit of a hassle to gather. And I think I'm just going to play the game and enjoy this game for what it is, because a lot about it is just a lot of good memories. This was my go-to thing for long car rides. I love Pokemon. Pokemon was kind of the thing growing up. And I played the hell out of Pokemon. But this, I don't know, just kind of has a thing that I really tie to and just adore from a gameplay perspective. And I actually really think that comes from, alright, I don't need to learn any magic, from the little bit they do with your party building, which we'll get into in a bit. Alright, so right now I'm going over and just gathering all the gear I can, because I know that some is just floating around, and this kid will not shut up. Alright, because there's going to be a lot of this, because there's just stuff sitting all over the towns. Alright. And I don't even know where everything's at, so I'm checking everything, some things probably twice. And I do know that at least this area, not someplace I'm going to get to check later on. So, Gotta make sure I get all of that out of the way right up front. Another thing, if I recall, a lot of these items I'm getting right now completely, I don't want to say useless, but they are not going to see much action. Like, surprisingly, healing items, not all that needed outside of the really big ones. And I think that's in part because, like I said, near the end game, your numbers get a little crazy. So, something that heals 58 hit points, not overly wanted near the end game. So I'm going to kill a couple of these red slimes. I want to hit at least level 2, maybe 3 before I go back in and progress the story. Because this is one of those things where they don't really set you off telling you what you need to do. Like, I got the prompt basically saying, oh, hey, I guess I'm going to go practice my fighting. So, you know, if you haven't played a game before, you'll wander town being like, oh, what do I do? And eventually you might just walk out of town. And the thing is you could just wander out here for forever if you really wanted to. But you kind of do have to explore a bit to get your next objective. And right now, everything is incredibly limited. I think I've got, like, up to this cave, and then on back. And I'm not even sure if the cave is where I go first, or if I head back to town. I think I'm going to go to the cave. Because I actually think that's where, I get my little tutorial to show me that unique feature that I was talking about. That kind of sets this game apart from other RPGs. Alright, well, I think we're probably good. Let me hop in here and see if the old master's in. Wayne, something is... Oh, Ibla. Wayne, something is not right about the Tower of Death. I hope nothing bad is going to happen. By the way, I'd like to train you again, but I'm not ready yet. Come back later, I'll be waiting for you. Alright, so clearly not where I'm going yet. Let me just get one more of those guys dropped. Alright, and heading back to town. What's going on? Destroy everything. So this is that tower that was mentioned by the master. I'm hoping the game audio picks up, because as far as like the general chiptune soundtrack that this game has, I really like it. It's everything's pretty short, but it really is pretty decent. Destroy everything in the world. So, I believe this guy's entire purpose in life is, you know, as he said, destroying everything. I think he is the Sinistral of Destruction. Help! A bolt struck Lamika's house. It's on fire. So now the main character's got to go save the day. Going to the house, and yeah, so that house I was looting earlier for items, kind of on fire right now, and it looks like Lamika is trapped inside. The mother's freaking out, and the brother's kind of just like, no, we can't go in. It's a pretty intense fire right there. So the lady that just like attacked us the second she showed up in town, we're just like, hey, you hold on, get ready, because I'm rushing in. I'm gonna save the day. So we go in, we pull her out of the fire. She's alright, unconscious, and we're gonna black out here. Alright, casting a healing spell on us. And we're gonna just come to for a minute here and go right back out. So she's gonna haul us home and I don't know, do healing stuff. RPG things. RPG things happen here. Alright, dancing around the kitchen. And we're still eating shit in our bed. Can't believe I remembered to loot everyone else's house but my own. Alright, so she made us some soup. Thinking it'll help us feel better. And it is some pretty nasty soup. Made from bug larvae. Okay, yeah, I can see why that's not an ideal soup. And now she's unconscious. So, trading places. So the thing here is that strong spell in combat, actually pretty good. For some reason though, in all of these cutscenes, it's the go-to spell for healing. And frankly, it's pretty awful. Alright, so everyone's up, we're sitting at the table. Well, we haven't been properly introduced yet. My name is Wayne. I protect everyone in this village from monsters. And she introduced herself as Sina, a traveling fortune teller. Pretty tough for a fortune teller. Yeah, sorry. By the way, are you here? Why are you here in the country? I'd say it was the will of fate. What are you talking about? General RPG nonsense mumbo jumbo. I'm here because something vision and we're gonna do cool things. And our character's just like, alright, well that sounds like perfectly sound logic, let's go. Alright. And he's like, yeah, no, but actually big adventures, they don't happen anymore. So they're talking about Doom Island, which is kind of a big deal, I guess, from the other games, from what I understand of them. The Island of Sinistrals, Doom Island. Alright. So we're kind of agreeing that probably a good idea to go on the adventure, right? And we're kind of questioning her, what is her reason for doing this? And she says, a reason? Well, you went into that house to save that girl, Wayne. Did you think that maybe she was already dead, or you might die too? No, I didn't. If I had time to think, I'd have already gone in. I knew you were going to say that. Frankly, you're stupid. And this is kind of the back and forth we get between these characters quite a lot. It's a compliment, it's not something just anyone can do. I'm impressed. So I thought I'd be able to trust you on my journey. Is that a good enough reason? Well, that's enough. Okay then, I'm in. Thank you. I know I'm the one who invited you, but do you trust me? Took care of me all night, right? That's enough for me. I can figure out that much on my own. Okay? We're set. But it's going to be a dangerous journey. Hey, the more danger, the greater the rewards, right? Sina, you understand. Then from now on, we're pals? Yeah, that works. So let's get going. Where to? How about the tower? You know, that thing that the big guy came out of? Lit shit on fire? Let's go there. Well, she had a vision, and apparently that's giving her all the information she needs. Well, she is a fortune teller, so I guess all of this, kind of evens out. Alright, and, we're gonna be taking control back here, I hope. There we go. Loot my own house here before we head to the saving area. And much like in the think it was Dragon Quest fashion. I don't want to go to bed, no. I just got up. Anyways, much like the old Dragon Quest fashion, we're going to go save at the church. Let's just finish up here. And I think I've got about everything. I actually didn't go and loot the weapons and armor area, but that'll be for next time. So, as well as saving at the church, it's also where you go to learn new spells and so on. Which is kind of weird, because, you know, the church was kind of against that whole witchcraft shit. Alright, I'm just going to save over that one. Alright, thank you so much, see you next time.